Hello and welcome to more Vintage Cube. Ooh, we got actually some fun stuff here. We got Is It Signet, which is the best Signet. Goes in so many decks, it's just great. Counterspell, which is, I like the blue tempo decks. I think they have a very good shot at winning most games. They're not like as interesting as like playing Storm or something. Vampiric Tutor, which is great in any combo deck, and then like Marsh Flats. And then if you want to take Birds of Paradise, I would take that over Den Protector for sure. Probably not first picking anything else. For me, oh, actually, Inquisition. Inquisition's quite good too. For me, I'm looking at Is It Signet, Counterspell, and Vampiric Tutor probably as being like the three best guys. But I'm not sure what I want to do. Signet keeps you the most open. We could take Counterspell and just cut blue though. Yeah, I like the blue tempo decks. Ooh, look at that start. Counterspell into Remand. Maybe we can wheel Wasteland or Port. It's unfortunate they're both in the same deck, but this is the dream start. Two mana interactive spells. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Cryptic Command. Let's go. Mono blue, whatever's. There's an Emrakul which might come around, or like a Goblin Guide, but yeah, this is the dream start. The three like best counter spells in the format, aside from Mana Drain, I think. Let me think. Mystic Confluence is pretty nice. Mana Drain is obviously the best one. I'm pretty partial to Spell Pierce because it's so cheap, but this is a good start. And then Mox Diamond probably. I don't normally like Mox Diamond in counterspell decks, but having turn one counterspell is pretty useful sometimes. And there are also times when like on turn 3 you'd really like to be able to play like a 2-mana play, invent a counterspell or something like that. So I'm gonna take this. It has the highest upside out of all of them. I could take the blue fetch. I don't think necessarily I want to go blue-white, but I am very heavy blue, so I want to stay open for as long as possible before I move into another color. And none of these cards are like screaming out to me like, hey, you must go into this archetype. Ooh, Dig Through Time? It's also Wrenn and 6. I don't think Wrenn and 6 quite goes with what I have so far, but I'm just pointing it out as a good card. I think I'm going to take Dig. Dig is pretty good with Mox Diamond, actually. Discarding a land so you can Delve is good, and like holding up counter magic and then casting Dig if they don't do anything is a pretty good sequence. 1,000-Year Storm. I could just take Maze of Ith. Maze of Ith is actually pretty sick here. It just completely destroys swords. Like if they have a Jite, no. I'm gonna take Maze. Really good with counter spells too, because you like one problem that decks like this can have is you counter a bunch of stuff and they resolve one threat. Uh-oh, sticky keys or something. You have resolve one threat. Stop. Ah, why is it auto doing that? Okay, we're good. Whoa. Okay, I'm having weird issues here where it keeps zooming in. Yeah, they have one thing, and then like that the one thing kills you. But now Maze of Ith, you know, they have a Blightsteel Colossus. Okay, I don't care. I could take a Mole Drifter. I need to like figure out what's going on with this auto zoom. It's weird. Yeah, I'll take Mole Drifter, passing Banishing Light. I forgot P and Kieran was even in the cube. I don't think I've seen it for quite a while. Young Pyromancer. That's actually a pretty good card here. But I think I'm going to take Seachrome Coast, because if blue-white is open, we're going to need tons of fixing to play Cryptic Command in the same deck. And the mana is going around. So at the very least, if we like get a Swords to Plowshares or something, we can splash it. I know I just passed Condemn, but you do what you got to do. Hydroid Krasis. That's also kind of a funny top-end card. Although I do like Rishadan Port. I really like Rishadan Port in counter magic decks because you can just really tempo them out pretty hard. And if I do end up mono blue, that'll be good. But Krasis is like really splashable. I'm gonna take the Port though. It's a land. Colonnade? Ooh. Ooh, count me in. Counter your stuff. Activate Colonnade. Here you can take a Glorybringer because it's the best card in the pack. Now I'm going to take an Absent because it really looks like we're going to be blue-white. Heavy control. When you're running Maze of Ith, you know you're deep in it. I'll take a Tristani. No, I'll take Tristani. 1,000-Year Storm last pick. Okay. They're still outs. The rarely seen Jeskai Storm. Okay. Spellseeker can grab Remand, Counterspell, Absent. Gifts Ungiven is generally pretty weak in not Past in Flames decks. I don't think I'm going to take that. I could take Thundermaw and go blue-red. Like, Glorybringer Thundermaw is actually pretty awesome. I don't have the fixing for it yet, but Jeskai Dragons is an archetype. Alternatively, I can just take Mer Battlesphere or Spellseeker, and then Thundermine might actually even come around. I think I'm going to take the Battlesphere. It's going to be good in any deck, but I'm going to keep in mind that there is a Thundermaw in the pack. Here I could take Corsive Portal. Normally I don't like this, but when you're trying to 1-for-1 your opponent, just being able to, you know, slurp back a bunch of cards is great. Thing of the Ice should come around, so not too worried there. Ooh, so much stuff. Vendilion Click, Scalding Tarn, Moat. Actually, this is a pretty awesome Moat deck. I think I gotta take Click, because it's just, oh, actually Ancient Tomb. They changed the artwork, so I like never see that card now, but that card's good. I gotta take Click. Scalding Tarn gives me hopes of red, but Click is just the perfect card for the deck. Seeing their hand is awesome when you're trying to counter stuff, because you can like stop them from doing that, and then like you stop them from playing one thing, and then you see what's in their hand, so you know I want to counter this specific card or not. Glen Elendra. Balance is also actually kind of spicy here. Mox Diamond Balance is nothing to scoff at, but Glen makes this deck pretty good, and I don't even think I need to mess with red. I already have all this good white fixing, and I imagine we're going to get close to mono blue given how heavily we've cut blue. But then they give us Oko. Oh no. Oh, so Oko is insane. Like very, very good. He's also very good in a deck like this, because if you can play him early and then just start activating him, he can just like beat down. There is a Preordain, and Preordain would be awesome in the deck, same with Wrath of God, but I think I'd rather speculate on the better card. Ooh, Mystic Confluence versus Teferi. Oh boy, Teferi is very good here too. 5 mana counter something, draw. 5 mana win the game. I think Teferi's better. It's really close, but Misty Rainforest. That gives us an Oko. We have to miss on Gideon, which is a little sad, but it's a small price to pay for Oko. Turnabout, expansion, explosion. So I can expansion like a counterspell or something. I don't think I want turnabout. Creeping Tar Pit is kind of suspicious. I could take Lyra Dawnbringer actually as like a sideboard. Maybe I just take Lyra Dawnbringer. I'm not going to play any of the rest of these. And like, I don't know, against green, bring in a Dawnbringer, counter all the like Crater Hoofs and win the game that way. Ooh, we got Spellseeker back. We also got Wall of Omens back. Spellseeker gets better the more good cards I get. Like if I get Time Walk or Recall in the next pack, I'm going to be real sad if I pass a Spellseeker. So I think it has more upside than Wall of Omens, but both are very good cards. This is actually kind of a good thing in the ice deck. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 2 mana 0/4 that blocks. This can just exile their entire board though. 2 mana 0/4 that blocks actually does quite a bit though. I guess I'll take the thing. Moat. I think this is a Moat deck if I ever saw one. I can Teferi my own Moat. Moat beats so many decks. Yes. Get in the deck. Chart a course? Yes, please. I actually could have taken... Whoa! Sorry, Preordain Wield? Alright, we'll take a Preordain. Passing Wrath of God Frost Titan, but Preordain's good. Who needs Wrath of God when you have Moat? Why kill all creatures when you can kill most creatures and then attack with your useful ones? Deranged Hermit, I guess? If someone was trying to wheel empty last pack, I'll give it to him. Jackalpot. This deck... Not only is this deck insane, Preordain went 3rd to last pick, which means we must legitimately be the only person drafting blue. Otherwise I have no idea, because if there was people taking blue, either Frost Titan or Preordain would have gone, but that was just not the case. Ooh, the Dackfather. I don't think I can make room for the Dackfather here. That seems suspicious. I'm like slowly transitioning into like 4-color control. I can just take Repeal. Repeal's pretty medium. I can take Vivian to like flash in my creatures, but she exiles... I don't know why I can't zoom in on anything now. Yeah, she exiles your library, which would make it hard. Dak is so good. I think I passed a Volcanic. No, I passed Scalding Tarn. I'm not playing Tezzeret. I'm not playing Ulamog. The only other card I would play is Repeal. So I'll just take Dak, because Repeal should maybe come around. There's a Path versus... Soulfire Grandmaster, I'll take the Path. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have just taken Repeal because I'm like never playing Dak Fade in here, but... Whoa! Okay! Then they give us decisions like this. This is an insane library deck. I mean, like, most decks are insane library decks, but Snapcaster Mage is also good. However, Preordain went 3rd to last pick, so I think I just take library and Hope Snapcaster comes around, as crazy as that sounds. Stonecoil Serpent I actually like. Otherwise there's Spectral Procession and Gush. Gush is also just good card draw, but that should come around as well. So even if it doesn't, I'm not too sad. Here I can take Miscalc, because again, I need more cheap spells. Geist, Trinket Mage are fine, but Miscalc is the real deal. I actually have been very impressed with Stonecoil. I feel like I'm going to play a significant number of lands in this deck. Like 18 lands plus Mox Diamond or something like that. Day of Judgment. I don't even think I really need Day of Judgment. I could just take... I already have Dig Through Time though. So I don't know if I actually want Treasure Cruise. Because you can only have so much Delve. So I guess I'll take the first Day of Judgment here. It is good in some matchups. Ooh. Spell Pierce, Riftwing Cloudskate. So what do I have as far as really good cards? Oko, Moat, Teferi. I have a lot of way to recoup the card advantage, so I could just take Spell Pierce. I love Riftwing, but I also really like Spell Pierce. Botanical Sanctum is very good. That makes Teferi or Oko much more reliable. Because now I basically just have to play one forest. This deck is looking pretty nice. It's also like just done, right? This is 8 lands is 23 playables. So I feel like this is just the deck right now. Someone took the repeal. How dare. I'll take Looter Ilkor, because that card's also pretty nice. Especially if Treasure Cruise comes around, just like putting a Looter in play and scooting around can be pretty good. It seems like decking ourselves with our own Coercive Portal is something that is possible. I don't think I can start Rishadan Port in the main, because like my mana requirements are pretty strict. But I'll bring it in against any opponent who's like about as slow as me, or they have pretty aggressive mana base. Oh man, this could definitely be a deck where I just win off Soulfire Grandmastering them. Like, that makes Cryptic Command 8 mana counter target spell draw. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I could take a land tax or Inspiring Vantage. Vantage makes me have 2 red sources if I want to play Dak Faden. I'll take land tax. I probably will bring that in on the draw. Shambling Vent. I don't have any black spells, so if I find myself short on win conditions, I can play Procession. Trinket Mage, Geist. Geist will be great in some matchups, actually. Pretty awkward with Moat, but I have Unexpectedly Absent, Teferi, and that's it to deal with my own Moat. I'm cool with this. Guess I take this, I don't know. Hey, we did it! Just backdoored into Storm right there. That's a little bit sad, actually. So 25, and Maze of Ith is not really a land. It's more of a spell, so you put it in the deck. I don't think I need to main deck Soulfire Grandmaster, and I think I'm going to run Day of Judgment over Moat in the main deck, because it is definitely possible for me to lock myself out from winning. Although I do have a Colonnade. But this deck, we want a ton of lands. 2-7. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And blue sources I have 7. Oh, I do actually want a forest. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blue sources. The problem is a lot of my white spells are double white, but I also don't want to cast my white spells. Oh, I get another land. Good. Probably just going to be blue. I don't really want to cast my white spells until the very late game. So I'm running effectively only 16 land right now. I would kind of prefer to have 17, but at the same time I have Preordain. Yeah, actually this is fine. Spellseeker grabs some counterspell or something. Sure. Unless I bring in land tax. Land tax library is actually a very real combo, because like you just play library. If you've mulliganed, you can land tax, draw back up to 7, and then library them out. But I'll just keep it. Well, actually with land tax library, maybe I just choose to draw every time, and then I always hit all of my land. You know what? I kind of like that. Then I get rid of Looter. Actually, Looter land tax is also pretty sweet though. Now I have nothing that I can cut. Thing in the Ice is gone. We're running land tax in the main. I've never done this, but I'm interested. So you guys run 1. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. It's got stuff. I'm on the draw, which we kind of wanted, I guess, because there's a lot of good draws. Uh-oh. Turn 1 fast bond always freaks me out, but I only have 2 cards in hand. What's your last card? What's in the box? What's in the box? Let's play Hallowed Fountain. Alright, what do you got? This is turn 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. If this is Time Twister, I'm going to cry. No. Do they actually have the perfect draw? Okay. No way. They had the perfect draw! Ah! Every time I draft Fastbond, I never get this. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh boy. Alright. They didn't even strip mine. What? Alright, I mean, I guess. That was the most disgusting. Oh. Well, we have land tax. Wait, let me think about this. 8 down to 7. Draw. Maybe I can outlast them somehow. Like if their deck is all nonsense, which it appears to not be. Their deck seems very good. Oh boy. They had the actual dream start. Fastbond, 5 lands, Time Twister. Alright, sometimes you just don't win. Although, if I draw a Plains Path to Exile now, it's definitely possible for me to win. Then Corsair Fastbond? What the heck is this deck? Sorry, I'm just gonna continue freaking out because they have Jace now. Alright, and Strip Mine. I'm expecting a Crucible of Worlds because why not? Oh my goodness. This might be one of the best, not decks, but one of the best starts I've ever seen. So they should Strip Mine me. I don't know why they didn't before. Alright. You know what? Sometimes that just happens. My goodness. Alright. So Moat definitely coming in. Sorry, my phone's doing a thing or two. Fortunately, I have so much early counter magic to stop all that I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't like land tax on the play, so Moat versus land tax. If I'm bringing in Moat, probably going to play Lyra Dawnbringer over Stonecoil Serpent, and then we'll keep this rest the same. I can beat this deck. I have so much counter magic, unless they do the, you know, that same thing. Let's go first. All right, praying for no turn 1 Strip Mine. Take Snap Cap 7 as well, which I don't like. It's not a Strip Mine. Cool, cool. Colonnade indeed. Draw a card. I'll play... So one of my lands is going to have to enter tapped anyway, so I guess I might as well play Seachrome Coast. Because this gives me a blue-white duel, and it lets me play Oko next turn if I need to. Fauna Shaman. Sure. I don't think I path to exile a Fauna Shaman. Let's draw Cryptic Command. So let's go Botanical Sanctum, pass turn. So I can library into Counterspell or whatever I need. And then I have Cryptic up, Kodama's Reach. So I would like to remand that. So let's draw. Alright, you got a Kodama's Reach. We're just gonna counter all of their action and then win on the back of Library of Alexandria. And I think I actually have to discard, but that's okay. They don't attack? What? Why you know? Let's go Island, pass turn, discard an island. Garrick is gonna get miscalced, so let's draw. Ooh, I like Muldrifter. So let's draw and then we miscalc. No Garrick for you. Again, we're cool with Fauna Shaman because we're trying to beat the total quantity of action in their deck. So like, if they're discarding creatures to get other creatures, that's fine. So I want to hold up Cryptic, so I'm just going to play Island and pass. Not so fun when you don't have the busted starts, huh, opponent? Ramanop Excavator. So they do have Strip Mine. I think I let that resolve because I can path it if they do have Strip Mine. Narset, so I'm going to draw in response. Maze of Ith. Alright, let's counter Narset. Because that's a huge problem, actually. Counter target spell, draw a card. Ooh. I could just jam a Lyra Dawnbringer. I'm really leaning towards just jamming Lyra Dawnbringer. Let's do it. If I had other counter magic, obviously I wouldn't go for this, but I do not. So, they only have 3 cards in hand, and like a Primeval Titan or whatever, I have Path. The worst case scenario is them going Fastbond, Strip Mine, but Prime Time I'm cool with. Green Suns. Oh boy. Okay, never mind, that's the worst case. I guess I do draw off Library, because I want to draw Mox Diamond. Do they have Fastbond? Huh. So they played a land, that was weird. I mean, I have to discard way more cards than them, but... Alright, let's play Library. I don't actually know what to do here, because they can like Time Twister now. I think I'm going to play Colonnade. And I need to discard a bunch of cards. Probably don't need Muldrifter. I don't need all of these lands. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. That's probably enough. I don't need Chart a Course. And I need to discard so many cards. It's between Path to Exile and Maze of Ith. Path to Exile deals with the fast spawn nonsense, but sorry, there's always construction by my house right now. I guess I do get rid of Maze of Ith. Probably get rid of Mer Battlesphere. Actually, I don't need that. And then like Maze of Ith Island I get rid of. Okay. Harbor Elf, you got it. So now I go library. I don't know, I might have discarded way too much action. Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's only 5 lands left, so I don't think it's too much action. Ramanop Excavator. Yes. So I think I actually do want to path that, but let's draw first. I can path that on a drop to 9. I'm actually gonna have to discard again. Okay. I'm okay with discarding again. Oh, that's actually pretty good. So I can go Literal Core, hold up Path to Exile. And I'm gonna play this untapped. Need blue. And then I think I path the Excavator on upkeep. Because again, that's how I die to Strip Mine. I can 1-for-1 them for days. I can't really beat Strip Mine. It's also possible that they just discarded a ton of land. I forgot their deck also has Natural Order. There's so many things in my not my favor here. Their deck is insane. And that upheaval was so good. They had Natural Order, okay. They can Terrastodon my land. Makes me regret using Path on something so silly as that guy. Yep, they hit all my good stuff. Preordain's good, so let's hit with Looter. Dig Through Time. I think I don't need Spellseeker anymore. I think we're just gonna play a Dig Through Time. I don't need to stop an upkeep. Fauna Shaman's okay. Craterhoof is scary, but they only have 4 mana. So I trade with this elephant, and I guess I just chump here, because I do have answers to Terrastodon. Now I Dig Through Time. Getting rid of a bunch of islands. Azavith would have been good, but they would have killed it. Island. Chart a Course is probably not necessary. And a Time Twister Spellseeker for Counterspell is okay, but I think I'd rather have other stuff. Moat plus Oko is absolutely... Ooh, that's good. So Oko goes up to... He goes up to 5. I think I want to take Absent and Moat, because then I can Absent the Terrastodon. But then the problem with absenting the Terrastodon is that it lets them like just recast Terrastodon. So if I take Oko and Moat, I play Oko, turn Literal Core into a 3/3 and block. Yeah. And I'll put Absent, then Day, then a Shuffle. Oh, you know what? Vendilion Click is actually kind of better than Oko here. Let's attack with Literal Core. I guess I discard the planes. We draw step, click them. I take 11. Primeval Titan and land. I'm okay with this. Primetime can turn into whatever creature, but we're about to play Moat. I really don't want them hitting Strip Mine either. Courser of Crufix. Alright. Sometimes you gotta draw out of it. Top card is Sylvan Caryatid, so they can draw whatever creature. So we just gotta hope. I'm taking 9. Come on, deck. I actually don't really want to hit with Literal Core, because I don't want to discard any of these. So hope they don't have any creature that can destroy Moat, because I just lose to that. Time Twister on top, too. Time Twister's super scary. They don't have it. How do I deal with Time Twister? I need to find a counterspell. Okay, I found a counterspell. So I can play this untapped. Play Teferi. Draw a card. I'm actually going to win this game somehow. Hit for 3. Good old Moat versus Mono Green. I untap 2. I guess them hitting Strip Mine specifically would do it. So let's untap the 2 worst lands. Yeah, Strip Mine on top would kill me, but I don't want to jinx myself like that. Okay, it's not a Strip Mine. So they Time Twister, I counter. Looks like we're going to a game 3, hopefully. I don't want to celebrate too soon. Remand probably just does it, so I don't really need to draw too many cards. I can just Teferi start tucking stuff. So I like getting rid of Fauna Shaman, making them redraw it, play Oko, turn Courser into a 3/3 thing. So they, their draw steps are worse. I have Remand for whatever they draw off Wall of Blossoms. And then they're going to hit, so whatever they draw, and then I believe it's Fauna Shaman. Beneath, third from the top, yeah. So they draw 1 and then Fauna Shaman. Tree Speaker's fine. So Oko can just turn this into a creature that doesn't do anything. Oh, I can steal stuff. So I'll give them Literal Core, and I'll take Draga Tree Speaker. Oh wait, no. That requires... Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. I'll just turn this into a random dork. Draw this to Fairy. Mox Diamond is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want to cast Lyra Dawnbringer, so I guess I preordain to see what else is in the deck. Bottom Spell Pierce. I like Absent. Put that on top. So with Unexpectedly Absent, I can force them to redraw 2 turns in a row now. I guess I just play this land. Hit for 3. I realize I don't actually want to absent any of their creatures, but I guess I can just put Tree Speaker on top. So now they're in the same position, I get to hit them again, and then I steal their Tree Speaker. Yeah, we did it! Fighting the good fight against the super scary deck. I'm proud we took a game. That's all I can hope for, is taking a game. Land tax on the draw is always very tempting. Coercive Portal on the draw might help us stall out. It also might just be the worst thing ever. Oh boy, what do I want to do? I think I get rid of Literal Core for land tax on the draw. Land tax on the draw. Look at this. Plays around Strip Mine pretty nicely. I have Spell Pierce. Please don't be Fast Bond. Okay. So what do I do here? I think I can path the Tree Speaker in response to level up. Or even better, I can play land tax and then get a Plains and then unexpectedly absent the Tree Speaker next turn. That seems pretty good. Land tax on the draw doing work. Yep. Hopefully they don't cast anything here. Wall of Roots is actually pretty good. Stop! What the heck? You can't do all that. At least I get to search for some lands. Plains, Island. There's Moat. Okay. Just gotta bide our time here. So I'm gonna go Plains. In their draw step, we're going to unexpectedly absent the Tree Speaker. Discarding... At this point, I probably can't even afford to play Colonnade, so I'll discard Colonnade Island. Although if they don't play a land, then Maze of Ith is pretty bad. I guess I can Path to Exile. So I can do this. We do this. Draw step. Put this on top. And then if they... Yeah, I can... In response to the trigger to land tax, I can path if I really need to hit lands, but I at least have a land drop this turn. A Time Twister. Oh no. Alright, that's getting pathed. Oh boy. But I have land tax. Okay. We're not just dead. Use land tax ability, yes. So I actually want to be a little bit conservative here, so I'm just going to get 2 islands. Then I can, on upkeep, path to exile the Excavator. And hold up Spell Pierce with Botanical Sanctum. Discard an island. Okay. I can Spell Pierce in natural order. They're drawing Draga Tree Speaker, so I can remove all these stops. I cannot Spell Pierce a Time Twister, but I guess I might as well. Yeah, might as well. As close as I can get, but they could just Arbor Elf plus Sanctum. But this way they don't get to deploy anything new this turn. So I have a chance to like draw a counterspell. Okay. So now I can land tax kind of freely again. Because I really don't want to draw land. I draw a land. I guess I hold up Unexpectedly Absent. Discard a whole bunch of mana, which is not great. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Colonnade is potentially a win con, but I don't think there's really a place for tapped mana. I can get more islands. I can always get more islands. I don't want to absent anything yet. The natural order for Terrastodon, that's bad. Okay, I'm cool with this. I accept that. So I can make their draw step worse, but they still have 6 cards in hand. So that seems not worthwhile. So yeah, I just pass. I guess I can activate land tax to shuffle. There's only 3 lands left in my deck. I'm actually just going to say no. Of course I draw a land. So we go Island. I guess we're just holding up Cryptic. Whisperwood Elemental. So that protects them from a Wrath, but I can just unexpectedly absent it. So that's fine, because I died a Crater Hoof otherwise. So in Begin Combat, I think I just put this on top. I don't want them manifesting or anything. I guess I'll let them attack. They can still natural order for Terrastodon. But they'd be a madman to run that into Spell Pierce. So I think I'm just going to assume that they're not a madman. Put that on top so they don't get a 2/2. Nice. Okay, we got what we wanted. So I guess now I do activate land tax because I have like plenty of mana. I'm not drawing any more basic lands. Mox Diamond? Glenalendra. They have so much mana. That's a problem. Glenalendra can help a bit, but I think I just go Colonnade and I'm just gonna pass. My average draw step is gonna be so much better than theirs. Discard Island, Plains. So now do I counter Whisperwood? The problem is they play it pre-combat, so I just let it happen. That's so much damage. But I do have answers. Like Moat pretty much stops Whisperwood dead. So I actually don't activate land tax because there are no lands left. Muldrifter was cool. This is getting really dicey. I don't know if I like this. I can chart a course. Mox Diamond. Okay, that's what we wanted. I have to discard one card. I guess it will be Hollowed Fountain. So I can go Island, Mox Diamond. I don't know how I didn't find that sooner. This can discard Island. Because I want to make sure I can cast Oko. Pass turn. I take a whole bunch, but now I at least have enough mana to play the spells that I need. And I have to keep in mind they probably have Upheaval in hand too. Narset. God, that's such a problem. Okay. We can kill Narset with Celestial Colonnade. They find Upheaval. Yep. The card we're scared of. So we take 6/7. Okay. Actually, Upheaval's not the worst thing ever. Because we have Mox Diamond at least now. So no activating land tax. We know we're drawing action every turn. There's Moat. I think I can play Moat with Counter Magic backup. Yeah, Moat plus Cryptic. As far as I'm aware, Terracodon is their only answer. Or Upheaval. Ugh. Ah! No! They did it! They found the answer! Am I dead? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I go to 1. The problem is Whisperwood makes it so that Wrath doesn't actually work. I counter, they just let it happen and then Upheaval. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So they can Upheaval into like a Whisperwood elemental. I don't think I'm winning without Moat though. So I counter spell and tap their creatures, I guess. But I think at this point I just die. Craterhoof can... Oh, that still just kills me, actually. Oh, no, it doesn't, because I have Moat. Because, yeah, if I do that, I don't know, maybe I was supposed to bounce something. I can't draw a card because of Narset. Oh, no, I can. Yeah. Oh, they don't Upheaval. Whoa, that's huge. What are they targeting? What is that? Vivian Reed. Oh, no! Oh! We just didn't have enough mana. If I was able to resolve Glen there, I think I just win. Now it's very hard to imagine winning. Corset Portal. Yeah, that's the downside. Cycle Miscalc. Oh, right. They have Vivian. I'm just dead. Alright. See you guys next round. Alright. That was some nonsense round 1. Let's do better. Let's do better. This is kind of great. Hey, you too. I appreciate the wish of good luck because I have library. And I'm on the play, so I have to run out turn 1 library, but it's hard to imagine wanting to spell pierce something turn 1. It's possible, right? If they like Black Lotus out Jace the Mind Sculptor, but this seems more likely to get me where I want to go, especially against Island. So let's draw up to 8. I'm actually going to preordain because no, I don't need to hit a land next turn actually. Let's pass turn. I can spell pierce like a Signet or something. Okay, they do nothing. I'm gonna draw now because if I don't hit a land, it gets awkward. Okay, now I can go Island. Now I can preordain. Sanctum Absent. Definitely don't want Absent. I don't really want Sanctum. I have to discard, but I really just wanted to make sure I drew a land there. I think I'm gonna discard Muldrifter, as weird as that. No, I'll discard Spellseeker. Not super necessary anymore. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Muldrifter, but next turn we can Vendilion Click. Okay. Ooh. Glen is going to be good next turn. So let's pass turn and draw step click them. Draw, getcha. They have a whole bunch of stuff. I think Sword of Temptation is the scariest because Stealing Vendilion Click is something I'm not super fond of. So I guess I just get rid of Sower. They have double Oblivion Rings. So this turn they can go... They probably just Hangerback Walker. I think this is fine. I get rid of Sower. So they're blue-white aggro-ish. I'll put all their cards over here. Or probably over here. Okay. I'm actually quite happy with it. Click getting O-ringed instead of Hangerback Walker. Or wait. No. I was thinking Walking Ballista. Hangerback Walker is significantly worse. And they play Kythian. Alright. And they played a Plains. I'm cool with this. And Sword of Temptation is also gone. Seachrome Coast enters tapped. Okay. Let's play Colonnade. I suppose just pass turn. I can also make a 3/3 Stonecoil Serpent. I guess they could just Banishing Light the Stonecoil Serpent. I don't want Revelar coming down. I'm just going to pass turn. There's no real rush. I'm taking 2. We're just going to win by outlasting them. About to counter this Gideon. And opponent playing around days like a champ. 2/2 Hangerback, you got it. They played a Plains, so I know most of the cards in their hand. I guess I might as well draw. If I hit Remand, that'd be nice. Untapped land is also not bad. Take 2. Miscalc. Alright. So I don't think I'm going to library this turn. I'm going to go... Glenelendra puts me down to 8, down to 7. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 for Glen. Plus Miscalc. I guess there was no reason to tap library there, but I did. I can Glen plus Spell Pierce and things like that. Wormcoil Engine. We're going to counter that. So they played a island, so I know most of their hand. Do I trade with Kythian? Kind of want to just trade with Kythian. I feel like one way that I lose is through like getting tempoed out. I already have Spell Pierce, so like, sure. Ooh, Remand is very good. So I can draw Portal. I like Portal. Let's go Seachrome Coast. I guess hit for 1 and pass. So they play Revelark. Not evoked, just naturally cast. I think I'm gonna go with this sweet line. Cryptic Command, counter target spell, bounce O-ring. Then I can Vendilion Click something out of their hand. Sure. Alright, so let's dismiss the revealed cards, look at their hand again. Get rid of Oblivion Ring. Draw back up. Rinse and repeat. Keep it going. Hit for 4. Stonecoil Serpent is actually kind of weak to Oblivion Ring, but that's cool. You just play Corrosive Portal. If they thought this game wasn't over enough. So they Banishing Light. I think I just counter that. Because I have Spell Pierce. So now would be the turn for them to go for like some crazy non-creature spell, and between Spell Pierce and Remand I think I'm okay. Oh, we Remand you. Ooh, Mazavith, sure. So I draw up to 7, then up to 8. At this point I don't even really need to, so Homage, yeah. At this point I don't even really need to library because I have a Corrosive Portal in play. That's a lot of land. But I can go Island, kind of like just playing Myr Battlesphere. So 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, so I can still draw. Don't need that. So let's just jam a Battlesphere and then hold up Spell Pierce. Angel does actually work right now. Oh boy. Oh boy, we in trouble. Alright, I have no cards in hand. I can actually Mazavith Myr Battlesphere if they attack with it too. I will vote Homage. I don't want to let them Carnage. Mox Diamond was pretty good. Chart of Course, not as good, but... So I'm going to play Mazavith as my land for turn, because that stops Myr Battlesphere. Then we play Mox Diamond. Then I Chart a Course. Do I attack? I don't think so. Oh, now I attack. Discard Misty. Yeah, Damnation pretty much... Well, actually they have Hangerback Walker that's a 5/5. I still attack. Put them down to 8. Cool. Yeah, they get 4 1/1s. I can beat that pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Day of Judgment. They get 1/1s, that's fine. I can play a 4/4 Stonecoil Serpent. That seems good. Good enough, at least. Stonecoil plus Colonnade should do it. They can't even attack. Rimaz... Okay, this game continues. But there's a lot I can do here. Like draw mono land, what the heck? Alright, cast Bowl Drifter. There we go. So now I can just Teferi Tuck a Thopter. I don't even know if I can attack with Stonecoil Serpent. I can attack with Colonnade, but they can trade for it. But then Moldrifter gets in, so that actually seems okay. Let's attack with Colonnade. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Attack here, they can block it with everything, but then Moldrifter just wins the game. Okay, I'm cool with this. Alright, go down to 5. Then I can Teferi, get rid of Coercive Portal probably. Or I could just Oko the Coercive Portal. There's a lot of things we can do. Let's go land, attack with the Colonnade. I think I just swing out now. I can still go path into Teferi. So they're just dead. They make a cat. The cat is blocking there. Path the Brimaz. I don't even need to play Teferi now. They're at 2. Yeah, we'll just... Well, yeah, we'll just hold up Counterspell. There's nothing they can do that gets out of this. I guess Emrakul, the big colorless one that Time Walks would get there. That would be kind of gross, because they could definitely deck me. Against their deck, we bring in Moat, and I like land tax on the draw. Probably just get rid of Luteral Core under Moat. This hand is a little bit weak to creatures, but I have Maze of Ith. Ooh, opponent has Colonnade. I have Absent, so I'm actually going to play this untapped. Basically, I'm going to Spell Pierce anything that I can. So think of like turn 2 Jite or Signet or anything is getting pierced. Oh, okay. That's fair. We have Maze of Ith at least, but Thalia is an issue. Kythian, you got it. Uh-oh. They're going to flip Kythian. This could be the end for our hero. Definitely going to flip Kythian. I guess I can still just Absent the Kythian and he doesn't do anything on his own. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. And I want to find something out. I'm going to Maze of It the Kythian because he's removed from combat. I think it still triggers, but it's possible that it doesn't. It does, okay. I think this was a pretty bad keep. Although Moat just gets him. Ooh, I like that play. Can charge up the boy. Teferi heals all wounds. Alright, Island, go. I might just leave them with Gideon because I have Maze of Ith. So I can just Maze of Ith the Hangerback Walker and take 2. I know they can pump it up again, but that's fine. They're not attacking with Gideon, and taking 2 isn't the end of the world. Okay, they're doing nothing. That's fine. I guess I just put this on top. What does this do? Up to 1 target creature attacks them if possible. Yeah, so we could just go Glenelendra. Although I'm probably just going to cast Day of Judgment. Yeah, actually I'm just not going to play Glen, because I want to cast Day of Judgment. Guess they can give something indestructible. That's true. Didn't think about that one. Oh, yes! Oh man, they went for max greed over here. I take 2? Look how good Maze of Ith is here. Don't have Spell Pierce. Yes. Now I take 1 per turn. Then I get to Teferi Tuck Gideon. Maze of Ith is doing absolute work. Ooh, that's a little bit scary. Also plays around Moat. That means they have no lands in hand. Okay. Maze of Ith that. That's pretty good. Stonecoil Serpent can block a Myria Angel. They do have Oblivion Rings. I know about those. So I guess here I play Glen. Or what if I ambush the Myria Angel? That actually seems kind of good. I'm not going to draw step Vendilion Click. We're going to wait for them to attack, then click the Angel. Or click them, then block the Angel. And this can hopefully clear the way for Stonecoil Serpent to not get hit by Oblivion Ring. Because when an Angel's down, they're going to have a bunch of 1/1s, which can be blocked by Glenelendra. Not ideal, but... Okay, they make Gideon a 4/4, so I'm going to take 1 damage. Alright, Vendilion Click. You. Wormcoil, Revelark, Phantasmal Image. So they can Phantasmal Image click me, but that doesn't do too much. Wormcoil is actually not that scary. Revelark can get back a Thalia. I think I get rid of Revelark. It's so good with Phantasmal Image. Right? Because they're not going to be able to Fairgrounds Warden anything because I'm blocking. You don't do anything. I take 1. Although I guess Phantasmal Image on Glenelender is kind of scary. They don't play anything. Chart a course. What if I just Teferi? Teferi goes up to 5. I suppose I lose to a top deck land at that point, right? If I Teferi uptick, bad things happen. But that's, I think, my best play. Because I can draw a counterspell. Or Path, or I think Absent I already played, but yeah, let's draw. I'm being super greedy here. They have to hit a land to punish me. And even if they do hit a land, it takes their entire turn to kill Gideon or Teferi. Okay, they did hit a land. Don't activate Colonnade. No. Ah, they saw the line. I don't know if that was good or not. They send everything at Teferi. Okay, so there's no point in Maze of a thing. And now things get awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, my hand's actually so bad against them. I play Glen and they Phantasmal Image. Or Fairgrounds Warden. That's fine. I think I'd rather have them do this. Revelark is gone as well. Fairgrounds Warden, Wormcoil, Phantasmal, 1 unknown. Charter Course does set up for a pretty nice dig through time later on. And Spell Pierce is unlikely to be... Oh wait, no. I want to hold up Glen activation. I don't want her getting O-ringed. Okay, so they do go for the Warden. That's fine. Solemn. That was a good draw. So Warden's gone. And their hand is Wormcoil, Phantasmal Image. So now I can play Stonecoil Serpent safely. And I need to draw a land, I think. Oh, Cryptic's very good. But I think playing this big boy is worth it. Because they can't Phantasmal Image it very nicely. It blocks everything. They can Gideon make Stonecoil attack it. But then Gideon like dies. And they drew a land. Oh. They can Phantasmal their own Fairgrounds Warden. But I think they're going for the big plays. I like them going for big plays because that plays into Moat so well for me. They must be copying Wormcoil. Yes. Okay, they don't have a hand. Let's draw Moat. Okay. Respect. Guess I'll kill this. And Mazevith the Solemn. I don't want them to draw a card. They probably forgot I had Reach, which I don't blame them. Coercive Portal. So, we have some options. I think this Spell Pierce is basically dead. So I can chart a course. Discard Spell Pierce. Play Misty. Stonecoil has to attack, but I have Mazevith. I'll see how they block. I'm actually okay with that one. Pass turn. We're still in this somehow. Oh man. I think this is going to get them pretty hard. Oh, this is definitely going to get them pretty hard. Beginning of combat. Tap all creatures your opponents control. Draw a card. They drew O-Ring? That's Spell Pierce that I discarded! Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Alright, that's bad. I discarded Spell Pierce too. That sucks. That really sucks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do actually have to crack Misty, I think. Miscalc. They drew O-Ring. So Mer Battlesphere buys me some chump blocking time. Otherwise I can dig through time for Moat. Maybe dig through time for Moat is better. I'm like dead if this doesn't go through, but I'm dead if this doesn't go through anyway. I don't think I can rebuy anything anyway. Okay. That's not a Moat. I guess I can preordain into it. That's not a Moat. That's not a Moat. I think I'm dead. Alright, we're just gonna pass with all of our mana up. I can't believe I didn't find Moat. I looked at the top 10 cards out of my 13 card library, so it must be in the exact bottom 3. I might have bottomed it during Scries. Alright, on to game 3. Thinking the Ice deals with tokens pretty well. Gives me like a late game win condition. It also blocks a lot of the nonsense they had going on. But it's probably... Is Stonecoil Serpent actually good against all these Oblivion Rings? I think we'll just keep it the same. Alright, I mean, I don't think you mulligan turn 1 library hands. But this hand is really bad, actually. If I hit another blue source, it's not too bad. Turn 1 Kythian's a little scary. So I want to hit Mox Diamond land. So I draw... Okay, that's not too bad. Play this tapped. Hangerback? Again? Oh, okay. Hangerback is kind of an issue for this deck. Draw Island. So... Play Sanctum. Pass turn. They have Field of Ruin. Alright. Well, I get to draw. This actually doesn't go too bad, because I get to draw and then like Vendilion click them. Oh, Oko is pretty nice. And I get to get another white source. I can just put that on top, like a bit away. Not too overly worried about Hangerback. Path to Exile. Okay, that actually answers Hangerback. So here I think I can just land a Coercive Portal. If they spend their turn O-ringing Coercive Portal, that's fine. I'd rather have them hit that than Oko. Evoked Moldrifters, even better. I take 2. Alright, I think we're in the driver's seat now. It's the free library. Vote for Homage. Draw. I need to play fast. Didn't hit a land. That's bad. I think I just cast Glenalendra. I'm expecting them to Oblivion Ring her, at which point I can get it back with Cryptic Command, or basically anything that's not hitting Oko or Moat is a positive in my book. I did not know they had that card. Did not know about that. Oh boy, this is going to be a struggle. So Homage, they tap that, sure. I draw a land, so I'm just going to accept my fate, play a Seachrome Coast, attack for 2, and do I click them? Yes. I was supposed to do it now. Oh boy. Probably don't need this Moldrifter. You know what? We're not going to click them. That tells them I have a click, but I forgot I need to activate Glenalendra. Hangerback for 1, sure. So now I'm going to Vendilion click them. Good lord. I don't know why they didn't just cast Angel of Invention. That seems like the scariest card, although I do have Day of Judgment, but they have opposition. Deal with that, I guess. I only have 3 minutes left. I might actually lose this. They tapped on my blue manas? Sure. I don't want to give them lands. Sure. I guess they tapped on white to play around Day of Judgment or something? Oh, Remand is huge. So I hit them for 5? They don't have anything that deals with Oko either. Yeah. But I'm just gonna pass. Because if I just play Oko, they can just tap my island, pass to second main, resolve Elspeth, and then opposition me out of the game. Here, I mean, they're at 13, right? They're kind of under some pressure. What did I take? I took the Angel? Yeah, Angel of Invention is gone. Okay. Solemn, we're just gonna remand that. I don't want them getting extra mana. Land tax is also very good. And now I'm going to Path to Exile the Hangerback Walker. Solemn's still in their hand. That's not how that works, but I appreciate them for going for it. So now I can hold up Cryptic Command. Vote for Homage. What do they draw? Oh, they're gonna tap and Vendilion click, sure. Counterspell. So I think I can just Oko my Coercive Portal. Or actually I can just Teferi the opposition. That seems better. Hold up Counterspell, keep Glenalendra protecting Teferi. Wormcoil Engine, so we counter that. Actually, no. We let that resolve. We have Oko. Wormcoil's down. We block here. We vote for Homage. I think we definitely can win this. Mazavith for sure. Draw. Play Oko. You're now a food. Play a land. Hit for 5. Tap these 2. So now I have Cryptic Command plus Counterspell mana. We did it! Oh my gosh, that was a game. We've had some really, really long games in this league, but our deck is sweet, so the games were fun, but it's hard to play fast. That's all I'm saying with a deck like this. There were probably many lines I could have taken to make this go better, but I was trying to just win quickly. I think saving Counterspell was huge, because then this turn I could like Cryptic tap their team and stuff like that. See you guys round 3. Hope you're ready. Alright, let's hope for a more reasonable round. We're gonna go first. Hey, there's Mox Diamond. I'll keep this. This is turn 1 Mox, turn 1 hold up miscalc. Oh man, this hand's actually very good. Seachrome Coast, cast Mox Diamond, discarding a Plains. Then I get to go turn 3 Coercive Portal. Seems good. I just want this to be a fast round. I can't emotionally take another like 8-hour expenditure thing where I go down to like 1 minute left again. It's like cumulative. So like the first round tired me out, and then the second round I like, oh no, Putrid Imp. Do I counter the Putrid Imp? No. That tapped. But now I can't tap out for Coercive Portal, so maybe I was supposed to. Because that, like, if they have Inquisition Reanimate, now I'm just dead? I don't know. Well, I think I'm just gonna counter the Pack Rat. They might have Reanimation, but they might not. Oh, I need blue. And then I'm gonna Coercive Portal. Pack Rat also, like, basically just wins the game, so if they have Reanimate, sure. But there's no... I don't think there's any other way for me to win with this hand other than just going for this line. What do you got? Because Mazabeth can actually deal with a lot of things they would reanimate. Ooh, I like that. Nothing scary so far. And that's, you play to win, right? I'm not playing to not lose. The only way I win here is by having an active Coercive Portal. Ooh. Yeah, let's just cast a Muldrifter. They missed last turn. Let's fill up this hand. There we go. So now I can play conservatively. Because I have, you know, the feature is good for me. They missed both a Fatty and Reanimate last turn. Sure, I'm okay with this. Anything that's a 1-for-1 or, you know, a 0-for-1 is great for me. Vote Homage, draw a bunch of cards. Glenelendra, that might just close the game, actually. I'm gonna just hold up double blue, because I can have Glenelendra plus counter magic. And we're gonna do it with non-basics, because I'm super paranoid. Or, I mean, do it with basics. That way, that, like, one way they could do it is, like, have Wasteland, and then, I don't know, I don't know. There's, like, basics are the hardest lands to kill. So if you're trying to be super safe, it's better to have those up. Plague Crafter. So that makes me lose Glenelendra once. That's okay. I'm not sure what spell they can cast for a single black here, but that's cool. Plague Crafter into Fatal Push. Okay. That's, I mean, can't really stop that. It was a good play, but they have one card in hand and I have a counter spell. And, okay, they pass turn. Vote Homage. Teferi would be pretty nice. All lands, alright. I think I'm just gonna play Mazavith. That buys me so much time. Plaguecrafter can't hit for any, you know, damage. I can counterspell stuff if I need to. Please don't attack. The Necromancy targeting Glenelendra? No. So that is good. It, you know, forces a counter out of my hand. Remand is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm just gonna jam a Battle Ball. Hope for the best. Remand doesn't really stop too much. And I'd rather get pressure in play. They have one card. So they would have to draw a Fatty plus a reanimation spell, which they already used Necromancy. And I also have Mazavith, which deals with most things. Recurring Nightmare. That's pretty decent. They can't kill the Myr Battlesphere as far as I can tell. They can get Yawgmoth. I don't think that does enough. But yeah, then I guess they get their guy back eventually. But they're about to take like 10,000 damage. Ooh, Stonecoil is also quite good. So let's attack. Tap all the dudes, because I think they don't have to chump block, but they're very close to needing to. They go to 6. So let's go Colonnade, Stonecoil, or 5. And hard to imagine them coming back from this. I can remand a Damnation. They cast Murderous Rider. That's fine. I only need to hit with 2 mirrors. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, that dies. They draw a card. They activate Bazaar. I guess they could draw Reanimate. Did they play a land? They did not. Alright, they just scooped. Mono Black Reanimator, huh? Well, Moat deals with Crypt Rats. I guess Moat was not in the main deck. I probably should have just main decked Moat. It's a good card. And then I just get rid of Looter again, I guess. Mono Black Moat. Do I want Lyra? Nah. We'll just win with all this controlling nonsense. And we have basically 2 like insane cards to start with. Land Tax and Library. Oh man, is this hand good. Whoo! Let's keep this. They don't have Inquisition. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hold up Spell Pierce. Then turn 2 I can Land Tax, hold up Spell Pierce. Una's Prowler. Okay. Play this untapped, play you. Go. Now they're like, do I play a land? And we really want to fill our graveyard for dig through time. They discard Gonti. Recurring Nightmare. Reanimate Gonti. I think I'm gonna Spell Pierce that. That's what happens when you don't play land. Glen Elendra. I would really like land tax triggers. I have Remand, but I also really want to get down Glen Elendra because they can just keep attacking me. So I think let's preordain and see what I hit. Library Sanctum. Oh boy. Library can definitely win the late game, but I think I'm just gonna bottom both. Okay. Well, I just have to play land. I can't sit back and not play lands here. Because Una's Prowler actually hits pretty hard. So I think I was supposed to turn 1 land tax, not hold up Spell Pierce. That would have been better, because it basically I just lose to Entomb plus Reanimate, but they can just like wait a turn. Oh, that's pretty good. What if I just path this on their upkeep? Don't play land. It forces them to discard, it gives me land tax stuff. Yawgmoth. So we can remand you. I don't even think Yawgmoth is good, but he exists. He also is a decent answer to Glen Elendra, I suppose. Let's get Plains, Island, Island. That's a lot of manas. Cast Mox Diamond, discard Island, play Island. Guess I just get down Glen. She's actually pretty bad against Yawgmoth, I will say. But they would need another creature, right? Put a -1/-1 creature? Yeah. They had another creature. Fair enough. Let's get some lands. We drew a significant portion of lands before we even activated land tax. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Okay. That's something, I guess. Plain Island. How have I drawn this much? I mean, I guess land tax. Pass turn. Guess if they want to... I think I'm supposed to attack. Persist really bad against Yawgmoth. On the bright side, there are no basic lands left in the entire deck. So they are casting a Ravenous Chupacabra. I'm gonna dig through time in response. I don't think I need any of these cards. Miscalculation is good. Oh man, there's a lot of good cards here. I think I want to take Library. I go 6, I go up to 8, I miscalc. Yeah, Library represents the best thing for me going forward. I really want to shuffle, which I can do off Mox Diamond. Then I miscalc you. Or shuffle off land tax, I mean. Take the damage. I don't know, maybe attacking was wrong, because now I go to 9, which is a little bit suspect. Oh, I don't actually get to shuffle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's probably correct to just play a Mirror Battlesphere, although... because I'm not doing anything else. And if they want to, they can just get rid of Glen Elendra. So let's just go Library into the Battle Ball. And I'm going to hold back Glen now, because they showed Shallow Grave. I don't want to die to like Shallow Grave Gristlebrand or something. So again, if I survive this turn, we're doing good. If not, we in trouble. So they can like sack Putrid Imp. Yeah, like they could have just a play where they sack Putrid Imp and then Fatal Push Glen Elendra. She has Persist, so the -1/-1 counter actually still kills her. And then I would have made 0 plays that turn. But if they're killing a mirror and not Glen Elendra, that's gotta be good for me. They could have also just sacked the mirror and proliferated to kill Glen. Yeah, there's a lot of ways that I lose here. Does he discard? He does in fact discard. They play Reggie. I survived the turn. Wow. Okay, I'm okay with this. Counterspell in hand, feels good. Draw a card. Mazavith is also really good. So I think I can attack with the Battlesphere, tap 2 Myr to make this have 6 power. We trade. Okay, now I have Counterspell plus Library active. I think I should have attacked with Glen. I don't know why I didn't attack with her. I got Sphere of Shallow Grave, but I have like all the tools now to beat that. I think I was supposed to play Mazavith post-combat. Yeah, because that just told them Regisaur was pretty much useless. But opponent's in the tank, so we'll come back when they figure it out. Okay, they figured it out. Plaguecrafter. So if they want to kill Glen, I actually just let that resolve. They can sacrifice Yawgmoth on the stack, but I'm just going to get rid of a mirror. That's fine. And they play Bazaar. I think the correct description of what just happened there was bizarre. Spellseeker makes me feel very safe. Play Spellseeker. Oh, I guess not. I guess I'll just get an Absent. Play Celestial Colonnade. Attack for 2. Yeah, because I have Mazavith, which beats Shallow Grave. Little do they know my hand is full of land, but we got some plays yet. Grave Titan. Let's library. I would just moat because I don't actually have another counterspell, but Grave Titan gives them a lot of things to sacrifice for Yawgmoth. So I'm just gonna counter this. And then I can actually just put them dead in 2 turns. Sanctum. You funny, you funny. Let's play a Plains. Draw a card. That's a significant amount of flood. 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack with... I can swing with everything. But I think I just attack with my flyers. And I'll keep Absent back for if they do something really scary. Because I also have Maze of Ith. I'll discard Misty. Because I don't even know... I don't think Misty has any targets. Activate Bazaar. I guess I could have absented Yawgmoth in response to Grave Titan, and then I'd still have Counterspell. I don't know if I like that better or not. They discarded 3 action spells. I'm also okay with that. X-Mage doesn't do anything, so they can discard to proliferate. Do I just put them on top now? I think so. Put them beneath the top card of their library, so that Glenelendra stays alive, and then I can hit them for lethal. Yeah, we did it! Oh man, that was quite the round. That was quite the round. We improved by 1 game every time, although round 1 was ridiculous, so I'm not really blaming the deck for that. This deck was awesome. I say that a lot, but this deck was sweet. Like, I never really managed to draw Teferi or Oko until I had like 3 cards left in library, but they still did work, and the rest of the deck, I mean, just infinite counter magic and tempo wins games. See you guys next time.